But we are now joined by a very special guest today. Looking forward to this one. We got the BYB Featherweight Champion of the world in the building. Harold
Hey,
Lightning McQueen is here, man. Good to see you. Thanks for some of your time. How you doing?
I'm doing all right. How about yourself?
I'm doing great, man. We really appreciate you hopping on in here. Looking forward to talking to you about your fighting journey, everything going on in BYB. So let's start here, man, with you becoming the BYB Featherweight Champion of the world. Obviously, earlier in February, you got the big win over Brandon Burr. I do want to ask you about that fight a little bit, but just your initial thoughts on this one, being the champion, how's it feel, and how you doing post-fight here?
Feels great, just to get that accolade, that accomplishment, get that accomplished. That's a
Mm-hmm.
goal out the way. So it feels
For sure.
great. It was a little surreal at first, but that's just the first step, man.
Yep.
We coming for
First
more.
step, first of many. Hopefully,
Yeah.
looking forward to you defending this one. But I want to ask you about the fight, man, because obviously I watched this one back more times than one. And one thing that I recognized right off the rip of that fight is the pressure that you were putting on Brandon Burr. It looked like from go, man, you backed him into the corners multiple times. Anyone that's watched BYB knows you don't want to be backed into the corner in a
Yeah.
triangular little, the
Yeah.
trigon as they call it. So was that kind of the game plan? Was for you to put the pressure on? You look like you had the speed advantage, the power advantage. Hey, that's a scary guy to walk down the way you did.
Yeah. Nah, that wasn't the game plan at all. It wasn't. But
Oh, okay.
I from the first fight, like I just felt like like I told them the first fight, like I just had a lot of my in
Mm-hmm.
my head. Like I told them I was stronger than them, I'm faster than them, I hit harder than them. But I didn't prepare like I should have prepared for the first fight. Like I
Yeah.
took him, you know, totally for granted.
Yep.
Like I didn't take him serious at all because I watched this fight. So I'm like, okay, this guy ain't got no business in the ring with me. So I didn't really
Mm-hmm.
train for that fight, and it showed. I got tired. My hands was hurting. Like it was, I that was it was not my night at all. So Brandon got that
Mm-hmm.
fight. But no, I just took it more serious. I knew what I had to do. Then I
Mm-hmm.
was under pressure. Like I know he couldn't hit me for real. Like he got that overhand.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He
I'm
couldn't,
waiting for it.
man. Hey, I watched
He
it. He was
caught
he
me
was
with the
wild. He
overhand. He did catch me with that. But yeah, nah, Brandon, cool dude. I just saw respect to Brandon, but nah, the game plan was to, just get him out of there, pick my shots, go to the body. I did that because it was open. It was there the first fight too. I just wasn't taking the shots, and then
mm-hmm.
when I started seeing things, like I probably was a little winded in that first fight, but this fight, like, I knew exactly what I needed to do, and I got the footwork,
Mm-hmm.
head movement. I'm way faster than him, so I could hit him at will. I know that, and I
Mm-hmm.
just knew I was gonna be in his head this fight because I hit him with
Yep,
everything I threw the last fight. So I
man.
knew I was gonna be on his brain, so I used it to my
Yeah.
advantage, and I just walked him down. He let me walk him down, like he was timid.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he
So
was he was very timid, and that was very surprising to me after
yeah,
watching
I
the
seen
first
that
fight
off
because
rip, so I just started walking him down. He
right?
didn't know what I was gonna throw. When I
Yeah.
throw,
Nah, dude, look, you were just backing him into the corners, and you were just letting him have it. He was just standing there hoping, like, he didn't want to throw anything because he was going to
he
take
didn't.
something. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
No, he
It was
swing
crazy, man.
a counter. So, but once I seen that, like in the first, I was like, oh yeah, he don't want to throw nothing. He don't want to catch nothing.
Mm.
But so I started walking up the house. He just let me play somewhere else.
You're talking about how quickly you were moving. I was talking about the pressure. You were trying to overwhelm him. Obviously,
Uh-huh.
you looked very determined to go in there and kind of correct what happened the first time. If you could describe your fight style in one word, and I know that's hard to do, but one word, how would you describe how you fight?
Unpredictable.
Mm, I like that. Can you elaborate for me just a little bit here?
Just
Unpredictable. What's that mean?
just because you don't know what I'm gonna do. Like I'm a trickster. I'm gonna get in there. Like I play mind games. So a feint game is crazy. My
Mm-hmm.
speed is crazy. So you don't know. Like it might be a punch. It might be a feint. It might be whatever. Like you're gonna
Mm.
be jumping, guessing. You're gonna keep guessing. You're gonna psych yourself out.
Yep. Well, I'll tell you what, you are a little bit unpredictable because if I was going to fight you next, after watching that fight, I'm thinking you're going to walk me down and
Oh,
corner me and come at me right away. But like you said, like that wasn't the game plan in the first fight. So
yeah.
it's
I mean,
crazy.
that wasn't the
It's
game plan
crazy.
for that fight. It's just what happened. I seen
I like
something.
it.
That's where it went. They did a bunch of clinching, and he wasn't even really trying to clinch.
Mhm.
I don't know. It was just it happened how it happened.
That's got to be just one of the toughest things to prepare for when you're trying to fight a guy like you, because if you're unpredictable and you're dangerous and you're fast, now, that's something that nobody wants to deal with. But
Uh,
looking at your weight, obviously, so I've talked to a few guys from BYB. I've talked to LT Nelson, Ike Villanueva, and obviously
uh-huh.
they're kind of on the bigger side type of guys. They will usually want to go in there and get a
Yeah.
quick finish and get out. But guys like you in that lighter division, how do you kind of plan for that? I mean, once again, you're unpredictable. So I know you don't have an exact, method for me here, but
Uh,
do you like going longer, or would you rather go in there, bang for one round and that thing's over?
nah, I was definitely nobody want to go in there and just be in there when you don't gotta be because
Hmm.
we don't have no gloves on, so it's a lot of
Yep.
damage you take to your hands, your knuckles, your hands. You can break your hands being in there for 6 rounds, for 4 rounds, 3 rounds. So
Hmm.
uh, I love to get in there and get them out of there, but I don't know. Just like to do things a certain way. Like I like to look good while I'm doing it. I don't want to throw no sloppy. I like setting up my punches. You know.
Yep. Yep.
I
And
like
you
to
did.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I like to set everything up. Like I'm gonna go in there and I'm gonna punch you 3 times in the face to make you lift your hands up. Then I'm hitting you in your body. Like I like to set
Yep.
stuff up. That's how I try to get my stoppages. So how you thinking one thing and then something else happen. But
Well, I'll tell you what, man, I have watched quite a few BYB fights at this point, and you have got to be probably my favorite guy to watch so far, if not definitely in the top two, and you're probably not number two. So I got to ask you, when are you fighting next? Do we have a date yet? Because we're out here in Denver, Colorado. The Mile High Brawl is coming
yeah,
around the corner. Is there any way you're coming out here?
even if I'm not fighting, I'm gonna try to make it out there. But I do not have a set date. I asked for that to get on that fight card specifically. So hopefully, they make room or some, I can get on it. Just the matchups they got already. That's gonna
Mhm.
be on the card. So you gotta be there to watch that.
It's gonna be a phenomenal card, man. Obviously, hopefully you're on it, but we're gonna be there. So no matter what, hope we can see you there. Say
Yeah.
hi, talk to you a little
Yeah.
bit about what's next for you, because I'm sure by May, you're definitely gonna know what's coming up next for you.
Oh yeah,
So
for sure. For
definitely,
sure.
definitely looking forward to that, man. But anything else from you? Any shout outs, anybody for your team, your family, anything like that before we let you get up out of here?
Uh, nah, bro, I ain't wanna shout nobody out. Oh, good.
Shout out Brandon Burr. Hope
I'm
you're
just
okay,
chilling.
man.
Shout out to the man. Shout out to Brandon Bird, man. Appreciate
Cool.
you, bro. Coming out the fight. That's it, man. No,
There you
shout out
go,
to
guys.
everybody up at BYB for sure. You know.
Yep, for sure, man. Hey
Yep.
guys, go give that man Harold McQueen a follow on Instagram at long.live.mcqueen. Man, we're looking forward to seeing your next fight. Hope we can check in with you once that next one's announced. Talk about that one a little bit. But hey,
Sure.
guys, we're going to be right back. We got a UFC betting analyst Edward Boylan coming in the building.